My name is Daniel Torrado, the month of January, and I'm in the Fundamentals of Physics class, and it's taught by Javier Rivera. The topic of my podcast is to tell you about kinetic and potential energy. Try to think of something that doesn't involve energy, and you won't get very far. Even thinking about energy needs some energy to make it happen. Energy is a bit of a mystery. Most of the time we can't see it, yet it's everywhere around us. Revving car engines burn energy, hot cups of coffee hold energy, street lights that shine at night are using energy, and sleeping dogs are using energy too. Absolutely everything you can think of is using energy in one way or another. Energy is a magical substance that makes things happen. Everything in the world is either energy or matter, which is stuff that's around us. And even matter, when you really get down to it, it's a kind of energy. Although there are many kinds of energy in the world, they all fall into two broad categories: potential energy and kinetic energy. When energy is stored up and waiting to do things, we call it potential energy. Potential simply means the energy has the ability to do something useful later on. When stored energy is being used to do something, we call it kinetic energy. Kinetic means movement, and generally when stored energy is being used up, it makes things move or happen. It's easy to find examples of both potential energy and kinetic energy. In the world around us, if you push a boulder up a hill, you'll find its real effort to get it to the top. This is because the force of gravity is constantly trying to pull you and the boulder back down. In science, we say you have to do work against the force of gravity to push the boulder up the hill. Doing work means you have to use energy. The muscles in your body have to convert sugar and fat to make the energy, and you need to push the boulder. As the boulder starts to roll down the hill, the potential energy it had at the top is gradually converted into kinetic energy. When we talk about kinetic energy, we usually mean the energy something has because it is moving. Anything that has a mass and moves along at a certain velocity or speed has kinetic energy. The more mass something has and the faster it goes down, the more kinetic energy it has. Other types of potential kinetic energy. Things can have potential energy and kinetic energy for other reasons. There are some more examples. A thundercloud passing overhead has the potential energy to release electrical energy as a huge box of lightning. In other words, we say it has electrical potential energy. Suppose you want to fire an arrow from a bow. When you pull back on an elastic bowstring, you have to stretch it well beyond its natural shape. As you do this, you'll give it what it's known as elastic potential energy. It's also sometimes called mechanical potential energy. When you release the bowstring, it uses the stored potential energy to fire an arrow through the air. Now here's a little video that I found that'll teach you guys how to tell the difference between kinetic and potential energy. Hope you enjoy.
The rolling boulder crashing down the mountain, that's kinetic energy. Kinetic, the boulder sitting high upon the mountain, that's potential energy. Potential energy in motion is kinetic. Energy that's waiting is potential. But whether it's kinetic or potential, both of them are energy. Olay! You stretch a rubber band and then release it. That's kinetic energy. Kinetic. You stretch a rubber band and then you hold it. That's potential energy. Potential energy in motion is kinetic. Energy that's waiting is potential. But whether it's kinetic or potential, both of them are energy. Olay! comes when gasoline is burning. That's kinetic energy. Kinetic, the energy that gasoline has stored up. That's potential energy. Potential energy in motion is kinetic. Energy that's waiting is potential. But whether it's kinetic or potential,